First, we're going to start by creating our design. I've decided to use a Valentine's Day theme, so I'm going to make a design that says love more. So I'm going to start by typing out my word love. Then I'm also going to type out the word more in a more script type font. I'm going to move it around to the size that I want. And when using a script font, you want to make sure that you weld those letters together. Otherwise, those letters will be cut individually and not as one piece. Then I'm going to insert a little heart. Next, I'm going to color the heart red just so I can visualize my design a little bit more. Here I'm selecting the text and attaching these two layers together. Then I'm going to move the whole design to the corner of the mat and resize it to about 3.5 inches. But you can make this for whatever size bandana you have. Then we're going to press the Make It button. On this screen, you want to make sure that you mirror your design. When using iron-on vinyl, you need to cut your design backwards. To avoid having to print on two separate mats, I'm going to move my heart to the first mat and place it just after the 5-inch mark so I know exactly where to place my vinyl on my Cricut mat. Next, we're going to place our vinyl onto our mat. You want to use a blue light grip mat when using vinyl in any Cricut machine. I'm going to open my design as a visual reference and then place my pieces of vinyl onto the mat. You want to use your squeegee to make sure that vinyl is nice and secure and doesn't move around when cutting. Load your mat into your machine. I'm using a Cricut Maker, but you could use any Cricut machine for this project. Then on your screen, you want to go next. I'm using the heat transferred non-Cricut setting with my pressure on default, but if your blade is dull, you might want to increase that pressure. Now it's time to cut. Now you're going to want to grab your weeding tool. I prefer to weed out the little pieces first and then peel off the backing. This is probably my favorite part. So satisfying. I'm using a mini press, but you could use your household iron for this project. Make sure to check your packaging of your vinyl to see what temperature you need to set your iron. So first I like to heat up my bandana and iron out any wrinkles. Then decide on the placement of your layers. Hold the iron on the design for about 15 seconds. Then repeat the process with your second layer. And that's it. Your bandana is finished.